Imagine this. One of the most watched royal figures in the world is planning a major overseas trip, but this isn't your typical diplomatic visit. Prince William, the Prince of Wales, is reportedly preparing to travel to the United States, the very country where his estranged younger brother, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle now live with their two children, Archie and Lilibet. The timing of this move, combined with recent reports about his changing stance toward the Sussexes, has set royal watchers and fans into a frenzy. Questions are flying. Is this a family visit, a chance at reconciliation, or purely a professional commitment wrapped in a delicate royal schedule? To fully understand why this trip is drawing so much attention, we need to rewind a few years. Back in 2020, the world watched in shock as Harry and Meghan made their high-profile exit from the British royal family. Their decision to step back from royal duties, combined with explosive interviews and media appearances, sparked an unprecedented wave of speculation, public debate, and even controversy. The Sussexes' departure didn't just mark a change in their lives, it created a ripple effect that continues to affect the dynamics within the royal household to this day. Prince William, as the future king and heir apparent, has been navigating this tense landscape, balancing royal responsibilities with family tensions that many outsiders can barely imagine. Now, news of William's potential trip adds another layer to this complex story. While the initial headlines suggest he might be visiting the US, sources quickly clarified that the trip isn't about a family reunion or resolving past disputes. Instead, it's linked to his official role as the patron of the Football Association, a position that requires him to attend major events and support England's national team, in this case the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The juxtaposition is striking. William could be traveling to the very country where Harry and Meghan reside, but his mission is tied strictly to duty, not personal matters. Yet, the mere possibility of crossing paths with his brother in the same country immediately fuels speculation. Fans are eager to know, could this trip spark a moment of private conversation, or will the brothers continue to keep a careful distance? Adding more intrigue, reports suggest that William's schedule coincides with some highly symbolic dates. The third group game for England is set against Panama on June 27, which is just days before the United States celebrates the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence on July 4. Royal watchers are now piecing together timelines, wondering if the Prince of Wales will blend official duties with symbolic gestures, or if he'll maintain a strict separation between public and private matters of this trip. Whether officially confirmed or not, shines a spotlight on the ongoing drama between the Cambridge and Sussex households. It highlights how William is maneuvering carefully as the future king, balancing public expectations, royal traditions, and personal grievances. And while speculation continues, one thing is clear: every move he makes is analyzed, discussed, and debated by fans around the world. So, what's really behind this trip? Is it just football, or is there more to the story? The answer lies in the next few sections, where we'll dive deeper into William's plans, his official duties, and the changing dynamics with Harry and Meghan, details that have left royal watchers both shocked and fascinated. The buzz around Prince William's reported trip to the United States is impossible to ignore. Royal watchers are trying to decode every possible angle, and social media is ablaze with speculation. According to reports, a Prince of Wales may soon board a flight across the Atlantic, heading to the very country where his younger brother, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle now live. While on the surface, it seems like a routine overseas engagement for a senior royal, the location adds a compelling twist. After all, the US is not just any destination, it's the home of the Sussexes, a fact that naturally draws attention and raises eyebrows. Traveling overseas is a regular part of William's life as the future king, but this particular journey carries layers of potential intrigue. Fans are asking the big question: will this be purely a professional engagement, or could it open the door to a private interaction with Harry and Meghan? Every detail, from timing to itinerary, is being scrutinized because the prince's presence in the US could spark both curiosity and controversy. The mere thought of the two brothers being in the same country, even if their paths never cross, is enough to make headlines around the globe. Interestingly, insiders have clarified that William's trip is not intended to initiate reconciliation with Harry. While many might imagine a heartfelt reunion or private discussion between the siblings, sources insist that this journey is firmly tied to official duties. Still, the optics are unavoidable. The Prince of Wales stepping foot on the same soil where his estranged brother lives is bound to fuel endless speculation. And with two young children in the picture, Archie and Lilibet, the personal dynamics become even more intriguing. How much of this visit will be observed? How much will remain private? And what conversations, if any, will happen behind closed doors? These questions keep royal enthusiasts glued to every news update. The anticipation is also amplified by the secrecy surrounding the trip. William has yet to officially confirm his plans, leaving room for endless conjecture. Every unconfirmed report sparks headlines, and the media is quick to highlight possible scenarios. Will there be a chance encounter at an event? Could official duties provide a backdrop for private diplomacy between the brothers? Or will it simply be a high-profile public appearance with no personal interaction at all? This uncertainty keeps the audience engaged, wanting more details, and speculating about the possible outcomes. Moreover, the timing of the trip aligns with William's high-profile role as patron of the Football Association, adding another layer of context. The World Cup in 2026, set to take place in North America, provides a perfectly legitimate reason for his travel. While some may speculate about family motives, the official purpose, supporting England's team, offers a clear and credible explanation. This duality, professional responsibility versus personal curiosity, is what makes this story so captivating. Every fan, every news outlet, and every social media post amplifies the intrigue, creating an almost cinematic tension around what would otherwise be a standard royal engagement. Ultimately, this journey is more than just a trip. It's a carefully orchestrated event, layered with royal protocol, media attention, and family drama. William's presence in the US will inevitably stir discussions about the fragile relationship between the Cambridge and Sussex households. And while no reunion is expected, the very idea of him stepping into the same country as Harry and Meghan leaves the world watching, analyzing, and eagerly waiting to see what happens next. Despite all the buzz surrounding Prince William's potential trip to the United States, one thing is clear: he has no plans to reconcile with his younger brother, Prince Harry. The royal family drama that began years ago continues to influence every move, and William seems determined to maintain his distance. This stance isn't just a personal choice, it reflects decades of deep-rooted family dynamics, public scrutiny, and the pressures of being the heir to the British throne. To understand the gravity of this decision, we need to rewind to 2020, when Harry and Meghan made the world-famous exit from the royal family. Their departure was nothing short of seismic. For decades, the monarchy had been viewed as a symbol of tradition and stability, but suddenly, the world was witnessing a rift that exposed both the vulnerabilities and the human side of royalty. The Sussexes' decision to step back and pursue an independent life sparked global headlines, unprecedented media coverage, and even political commentary. It wasn't just a family disagreement, it was a full-blown international story, one that reshaped public perception of the monarchy forever. William, as the future king, has been navigating this new reality with caution. Every word, every public appearance, and every action is measured and deliberate. When it comes to Harry, the Prince of Wales has made it clear that reconciliation is not on the immediate agenda. While many might imagine the brothers resolving past tensions behind closed doors, sources insist that William is focusing on his duties, his family with Catherine, and his role in the monarchy's future. The emotional weight of past conflicts, combined with the public scrutiny, means that any attempt at reconciliation would be highly visible and potentially fraught with complications. Adding to the tension, the Sussexes have been vocal about their experiences with the media and the royal system, which has occasionally created friction with William and other family members. Interviews, documentaries, and public statements from Harry and Meghan have kept the story alive in headlines, sometimes putting William in a difficult position, balancing family loyalty, public expectations, and his responsibilities as heir. This context explains why William's upcoming trip, despite being geographically close to Harry, will not include any private family engagement. The distance is deliberate, strategic, and rooted in the need to protect both the monarchy's image and personal boundaries. The public, however, can't help but wonder, could circumstances change? Royal watchers speculate endlessly about potential moments where the brothers might cross paths or even attempt to reconcile. But for now, the narrative remains clear: William is taking a firm stance. The focus is on duty, tradition, and the responsibilities that come with being next in line for the throne, not on mending fractured family relationships. This reality creates a fascinating tension for audiences. On one hand, William's trip sparks curiosity simply because of its proximity to the Sussexes. On the other hand, the deliberate lack of reconciliation adds drama and keeps viewers engaged. It's a delicate balance, and one that ensures that every royal move is watched, dissected, and discussed by millions around the world. The contrast between familial expectation and royal duty is stark, making this story a compelling mix of intrigue, emotion, and public spectacle. As we move forward, the next section will reveal the official purpose behind William's trip, showing how his professional role as patron of the Football Association intersects with this ongoing royal tension, a combination that makes this story far more than a simple overseas visit. While much of the chatter surrounding Prince William's potential trip centers on family drama, there's a concrete and official reason behind the journey: his role as patron of the Football Association. This position is not just ceremonial, it carries significant responsibilities, visibility, and influence. As the future king of the United Kingdom, William is expected to champion causes, attend major sporting events, and represent the monarchy on the global stage. Supporting England's national football team at the 2026 World Cup is a perfect example of this delicate balance between duty and public engagement. The 2026 World Cup, set to take place in North America, is a major international event attracting millions of fans, global media coverage, and a spotlight on every participating nation. William's involvement as a patron is more than a symbolic gesture, it's a demonstration of his commitment to promoting sport, inspiring young athletes, and maintaining highlighting Britain's connection to an event with worldwide significance. For fans of football, seeing a royal actively engaged in the sport adds prestige and excitement. For the monarchy, it's an opportunity to remain relevant, relatable, and visible in a modern global context. Specifically, William is expected to attend England's third group stage match against Panama on June 27. This timing is particularly interesting because it occurs just days before the 250th anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence on July 4. While this might seem coincidental, it adds a subtle layer of historical and symbolic resonance to his trip. The Prince of Wales' presence in the U.S. during this period highlights a convergence of royal duties, international sport, and historical context, making the trip far more than a simple overseas visit. This official engagement also clarifies why William's journey is not about reconnecting with Harry and Meghan. His itinerary, centered around football and public appearances, provides a legitimate, high-profile reason to be in the country without sparking rumors of personal reconciliation. Every event he attends, from matches to press engagements, is meticulously planned to balance royal protocol, public interest, and media coverage. William's role here reflects his broader strategy: fulfill official duties, maintain visibility, and avoid unnecessary controversy. Moreover, acting as a patron of the Football Association allows William to engage with fans on a personal level while promoting national pride. His appearances at the World Cup games are expected to include interactions with players, officials, and supporters, highlighting his leadership and commitment to sport. These moments are carefully captured by the media, reinforcing the image of a proactive, engaged, and relatable future king, someone who honors tradition while participating in contemporary global culture. From a storytelling perspective, this official duty is essential for maintaining audience engagement. It's the perfect balance of glamour, responsibility, and high stakes. Royal watchers can speculate endlessly about family dynamics, but William's tangible, official role grounds the story, giving viewers a clear reason for his trip while keeping curiosity about potential personal interactions simmering in the background. Ultimately, this section shows that William's U.S. visit is not just about family speculation, it's a high-profile commitment that reflects his position as heir to the throne. The World Cup becomes a stage where duty, national pride, and public perception intersect, ensuring that every move he makes is watched, analyzed, and discussed around the world. The next section will explore the uncertainty and speculation surrounding his plans, adding another layer of intrigue for the audience. While reports of Prince William's potential trip to the United States have sent royal watchers into overdrive, one critical detail remains uncertain: he hasn't officially confirmed his plans. This ambiguity has created a whirlwind of speculation, discussion, and analysis across media outlets and social media platforms alike. The lack of confirmation makes every report, rumor, and insider tip a potential headline, feeding public curiosity and keeping audiences glued to the story. Unconfirmed plans have always been a hallmark of royal intrigue. For centuries, the monarchy has operated under a veil of controlled information, releasing details at strategic moments while leaving certain aspects shrouded in mystery. In William's case, this approach amplifies the suspense. Fans and followers are left asking, will he actually make the trip? If so, when exactly? And how long will he stay? These unanswered questions generate engagement, as people eagerly speculate and debate possible scenarios. The mere uncertainty keeps the story alive and relevant in ways that confirmed plans never could. Adding to the intrigue is the timing of the reports. Sources suggest that the trip aligns with England's group stage match against Panama at the 2026 World Cup. Yet, without official confirmation, royal watchers can only guess whether William's appearance will be limited to a single high-profile match or extend into multiple events. Some speculate that a longer visit could provide opportunities for private diplomacy or even a discreet interaction with Harry and Meghan, though insiders stress that no such reconciliation is expected. The very possibility, however, keeps the audience captivated. The unconfirmed nature of the plans also highlights the delicate balance William must strike between public duty and private life. As the heir to the throne, he faces scrutiny over every move. Confirming the trip too early could create unnecessary media frenzy, while waiting too long risks speculation spiraling out of control. The strategy seems deliberate: maintain ambiguity, let the story build naturally, and control the narrative without revealing too much. This approach not only maintains suspense but also ensures that when details are eventually confirmed, the public's attention is already fully engaged. Social media amplifies the effect of unconfirmed plans even further. Fans share theories, post timelines, and dissect every potential scenario, turning speculation into a viral conversation. Every unverified detail, a reported sighting, a rumored flight, or a suggested meeting, becomes fodder for discussion, analysis, and even memes. The audience becomes an active participant in the story, and engagement skyrockets as viewers await confirmation or denial. Finally, the uncertainty surrounding William's trip underscores the larger narrative of royal tension and intrigue. His journey, whether confirmed or not, exists at the intersection of duty, media attention, and family dynamics. The suspense created by unverified reports ensures that fans remain engaged, eagerly following each update and anticipating what might happen next. The next section will delve into another explosive aspect of this story, the royal titles controversy and William's evolving stance toward Harry and Meghan, revealing yet another layer of intrigue in the ongoing royal saga. Beyond the intrigue of overseas trips and World Cup appearances, another layer of royal drama has captured global attention. Prince William's evolving stance toward the titles of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. For years, speculation swirled about whether William, upon ascending to the throne, would strip the Sussexes of their remaining royal titles. Such a move would have sent shockwaves across the monarchy and ignited international headlines. But recent reports reveal a surprising twist. William has decided against this course of action. The story of the titles controversy begins in the wake of Harry and Meghan's high-profile exit from the royal family in 2020. Many assumed that distancing themselves from royal duties would inevitably lead to the loss of titles, privileges, and recognition. As the heir to the throne, William had the authority to influence or even remove certain honors. Insider sources previously suggested that the Prince of Wales had considered exercising this power, reflecting both the strain in their personal relationship and the broader implications of maintaining the monarchy's public image. Fans and royal commentators speculated endlessly. Would William act decisively, or would compassion and diplomacy prevail? Now, according to sources, William has quietly dropped the idea of removing Harry and Meghan's titles. This decision is being framed as a strategic and thoughtful move rather than a purely emotional one. By maintaining the Sussexes titles, William avoids inflaming public opinion, minimizes further media frenzy, and demonstrates a level of restraint that reinforces his image as a measured, modern royal. It's a gesture that balances tradition with pragmatism, signaling that William is aware of both the personal and public ramifications of his actions. This shift has sparked intense discussion among royal watchers and social media followers. Some praise the move as an act of diplomacy, suggesting it may pave the way for more civil relations between the Cambridge and Sussex households. Others interpret it as a reluctant concession, a compromise made under the watchful eyes of global media rather than from genuine familial reconciliation. Either way, the reversal is a major plot twist in the ongoing narrative of royal tension and intrigue. The titles controversy also highlights the complex interplay of duty, public perception, and family dynamics. For William, every decision must consider the monarchy's legacy, public approval, and the delicate balance of private relationships. Choosing to retain Harry and Meghan's titles allows him to uphold a sense of fairness while reinforcing his role as a leader capable of measured decisions under pressure. This nuanced approach adds depth to the story, making the audience question not only what William will do next but also how the monarchy will evolve under his eventual reign. Ultimately, this controversy is more than just a story about royal etiquette. It's a reflection of the ongoing struggle to balance tradition, authority, and personal relationships in one of the world's most scrutinized families. By choosing restraint, William has created another layer of intrigue that keeps fans guessing. And while the headlines often focus on drama and speculation, the reality is that these decisions are calculated, public-facing, and deeply tied to the prince's long-term vision for the monarchy. The next section will explore public and media reaction to William's decisions, revealing how fans around the world have responded to the unfolding royal saga, and why every move he makes continues to dominate global conversation. As news of Prince William's potential trip, his official duties, and the titles controversy spread, the public and media response has been nothing short of extraordinary. Royal watchers, journalists, and social media users alike have been dissecting every detail, creating a constant buzz that keeps the story trending globally. From Twitter threads to news headlines, the analysis ranges from speculation about family dynamics to praise for William's diplomatic restraint. Fans of the monarchy are particularly intrigued by the way William is handling the delicate balance between personal feelings and public responsibility. His decision not to strip Harry and Meghan of their titles, for example, has been widely discussed as a strategic and modern approach. Some applaud him for avoiding unnecessary drama, interpreting the move as evidence that William is both measured and forward-thinking, qualities expected of a future king. Others, however, see the decision as reluctant or even politically calculated, questioning whether family tension will continue to simmer beneath the surface. This duality in perception keeps the public conversation alive and ensures that every update becomes a talking point for millions of people. Social media has amplified the intrigue, providing a platform for fan theories, heated debates, and viral discussions. Every unconfirmed sighting, rumored flight plan, or insider claim about William's U.S. trip becomes fodder for widespread speculation. Memes, reaction videos, and analysis posts further fuel curiosity, with audiences eagerly awaiting confirmation or denial. The engagement isn't just passive, it's active, interactive, and global. People are invested in every move, imagining scenarios, predicting outcomes, and even taking sides in the ongoing royal saga. Meanwhile, mainstream media coverage has been equally intense. News outlets around the world have framed William's actions in multiple ways, some emphasizing the diplomatic restraint, others highlighting the ongoing family tension, and many focusing on the symbolic timing of his U.S. trip alongside the World Cup and historical events like the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Declaration of Independence. Headlines like Prince William makes strategic move amid Sussex drama or royal titles controversy ends, what it means for Harry and Meghan dominate search results and feed public curiosity. This type of coverage ensures that every nuance, from official engagements to unconfirmed reports, is examined, discussed, and debated across multiple platforms. Public reaction also reflects a broader fascination with royal family dynamics and global celebrity culture. Audiences are not only interested in William's actions but also in the human story behind the monarchy, sibling rivalry, strategic decision-making, and the balancing act between duty and personal emotion. The tension between William and Harry adds a layer of relatability, reminding viewers that even in the most privileged families, conflicts and challenges persist. This emotional connection drives engagement and keeps audiences returning for updates. Ultimately, the reaction from both the public and media demonstrates the power of narrative in shaping perception. William's decisions, while rooted in protocol and responsibility, are scrutinized through the lens of curiosity, speculation, and intrigue. Fans are left wondering, what will he do next? Will the next chapter involve diplomacy, further distancing, or another unexpected twist? These questions create a natural tension that makes every royal update captivating, ensuring that the story of William, Harry, and Meghan continues to dominate conversations around the world. The next and final section will provide a conclusion and tease, tying together William's duties, family tension, and public perception, leaving the audience with a thought-provoking remark and curiosity for what's next in this unfolding royal saga. As we reach the conclusion of this unfolding royal saga, one thing is clear: Prince William's upcoming plans, his official duties, and the ongoing tension with Harry and Meghan are far more than isolated headlines. They form a complex narrative that captivates audiences worldwide. From the speculation about a potential U.S. trip to his carefully managed public appearances, every action taken by the Prince of Wales is weighed, analyzed, and scrutinized on a global scale. William's approach illustrates a delicate balancing act. On one hand, he is firmly focused on his responsibilities as the future king, fulfilling high-profile roles like patron of the Football Association and supporting England in the 2026 World Cup. These official duties not only demonstrate commitment to national pride and international diplomacy but also provide legitimate reasons for his presence abroad. On the other hand, he must navigate the highly charged family dynamics surrounding his estranged brother and sister-in-law. This balance is tricky, and the public watches intently, analyzing every subtle gesture and decision for hidden meaning. The decision to maintain Harry and Meghan's royal titles marks a significant shift in the narrative, one that signals both restraint and strategic thinking. It avoids unnecessary conflict, curtails further media frenzy, and keeps the door open, at least theoretically, for future interactions. The choice also reflects William's understanding of his public role. As the next monarch, every move must maintain the dignity and integrity of the monarchy while managing private relationships with care and discretion. It's a move that shows awareness of optics, legacy, and the fine line between family loyalty and duty to the crown. Public and media reactions continue to fuel the intrigue. Fans worldwide are glued to every update, dissecting rumors, timelines, and reports. Social media platforms are buzzing with theories, while mainstream outlets frame each development through both professional and personal lenses. The combination of uncertainty, family tension, and high-profile duty ensures that audiences remain invested emotionally, intellectually, and visually. The story resonates because it's about more than royalty. It's about human relationships, power, responsibility, and the challenges of navigating both under the harsh scrutiny of the world. As the 2026 World Cup approaches and the rumored U.S. trip looms, anticipation builds. Will William's journey remain strictly professional, or could there be unexpected encounters or private conversations with Harry? Will public perception shift in light of his decisions, or will the royal narrative continue to focus on tension and speculation? These questions leave fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter, ensuring that the story remains dynamic and engaging. Ultimately, Prince William's actions, decisions, and future plans offer a fascinating glimpse into the modern monarchy, a world where tradition meets diplomacy, personal emotion intersects with public duty, and every decision carries global significance. For viewers, the unfolding saga is compelling not just because of the royal personalities involved, but because it mirrors the complexities of human relationships on an extraordinary stage. With the World Cup, Independence Day, and ongoing family tension all converging, one thing is certain: the story is far from over. The public, the media, and royal watchers everywhere will continue to watch, analyze, and speculate, eagerly waiting for the next move in this high-stakes royal drama. What happens next could redefine the dynamic between the Cambridge and Sussex households, and keep audiences hooked for years to come.